About my rifle don't jump. Not for here. Don't withdraw yet.
What is happening? Just what is happening? Wow. Is it so difficult to get us out of this mess?
Nigerians, all of you all know that they have declared me wanted for speaking the truth, for crying out for the poor living of Sodia. And they think that by declaring me wanted will make me to stop or will silence me.
Give our soldiers 48 hours. They will wipe out all the insurgency and banditry and insecurity we are having in this country.
Nigerian soldiers are suffering. I mean, they are really suffering. Now, the easiest way to not buy in Nigeria is to join army. For you to understand the basic reason why I'm saying all of this, like I always say, I don't just talk and use pictures to tell my story. I give you videos as proof and as evidence. You will still want to ask yourself, why do people still buy this from? Now, I want to walk you guys through from story to story, both past and present, so that you all will understand what these soldiers are now facing in Nigeria. First, I want you guys to watch this particular video, or is it a testimony of this guy that were sentenced to death because he refused a command. Why did he refuse? I want you guys to watch this particular video of Arise TV News. We'll be right back.
My name is Bankole Taiwo, ex-last corporal. Sir, in 2014, September 12th, that was when the battle took place. I was deployed in Gubio. In Maiduguri. Now, our CEO now address us. Our present CEO now, our present CEO then is the 82D GOC, Colonel HT Dada. That is his name. So now he told us that we should go to embark for the fight at Kafia Forest in Gubio. So now we navigated to Kafia Forest in Gubio. They told us that they were going to give us jets that will go ahead of us because we don't know how the place is like. And now when they got there, when the jet came and just came to do Barazana, all of us, our morale was high. Our morale was high to go for that fight. By getting to that theater ground, everywhere we're just Boko Haram territory. Now they just enveloped every one of us. So we just seen battle, bombshell. We fought that fight. 12 September 2013. That was when that fight happened, sir. So by coming back, so when we were being enveloped, because no proper arrangement, I was only Kalashnikov with 60 rounds. So at the end, so we cannot be able to repel that attack, but we are inside the battleground. But by the special grace of God, God took us out of that battleground before we came back to the camp. When we get to our camp, sir, that was when they asked us to go back for reinforcement, to go and bring those that are dead. We lost about 60-something soldiers instantly. We lost 60-something soldiers that very day, sir, when we came back to the camp. So that was when most of us were saying that you people deceive us. What you have to provide for us, you did not provide for us. That is where they changed the story to Mutiny, sir.
I say, oh, that was years back. But of recent, a soldier released a video to tell the world what they face in battlefield. Unfortunately, I will have to cut the most sensitive part of it out because of social media. You know, they will not allow me to monetize the video. Now, I want you guys to watch carefully on how soldiers were crying or complaining in battlefield while engaging with this Fulani herdsmen. What happened is rifle hook. I want you guys to watch this video.
About my rifle don't jump. Oh, but look them. That tree. Now we are then. Did they advance? Oh yeah, wait first. Buddy, where we not there now? More can't take alignment here. Why are you behind? Oh yeah, wait. Don't go for here. Don't withdraw yet. Who? They are at the tree line. At that tree, they are there. They too, see there. I can see them moving at that tree. Yeah, we see our boys. They are flanked them from there. Okay, see them there. Some of them are there. Where are our boys? Where are our boys? Where are our people? Where are our people? Who be this? No be our people be that. Oh yeah, wait first. I don't just stop it. Watch our side. Watch there. Hey! Mona, can't take alignment.
Now, after facing all of this, after engaging in all this kind of thing to secure this country, I want you guys to watch this particular videos of soldiers. This is a military truck. Normally, every military truck have a tarpaulin that covers it. But you want to ask your elite, how much is tarpaulin that they cannot even use or buy to cover this kind of truck? Then our soldiers are under the rain. They are inside the vehicle, but unfortunately, they are under the rain without being covered. I believe it's part of their training or gallantry. When you watch this, you said it's normal, and this one they complain for. But I want you guys to see the kind of food they are giving to your soldiers. I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
Now they see problem. For 1 month, now only 5 fish. Now for 1 month, for 10 people, for 9 people for location. But Mona see you. Imagine. This one na Gary. One pint of Gary. 1 pint of Gary for 10 people. For 9 people. See beans. Gentlemen, Mona see beans. Mona see beans. Beans. 1 pint of beans. Open this in for me, guys. See. For how many people? 1 pint of beans for 1 month. See potato, where don't spoil. The andan, see potato. Only potato. See granite oil, greasy red oil. Where they two this in one what do they call them? 1 liter. 1 liter. Now they call them. See the andan. See 4 pieces of yam for 1 month. 1 month for 9 people for location. See onions. What do you see? See salmon for 1 month. 1 bag of salmon. See now onions. See onions for 1 month. For 1 whole month for 60,000. See my bag of rice. See they carry this one. Say make we use and they drink water. More die with water. See pot. See only pot. And this one and bucket. Now say more use and they kill ourselves. More just they do ourselves. Don't worry. See the same more they fry their grandfather. See what they say more fry. Now be potato. Potato for 1 month for 9 soldiers. Now be this one. And they collected 60,000 naira for soldiers. How about that? Each soldier 60,000. Each soldier 60,000 for one. See Gary for 9 people. Now Gary be this one. Muna see you. My country people, I bet Muna see him. I bet that Allah Muna see him. Muna see what person want to 1 whole month. See meat. Two. 1 now they share them like this now. 2. See him. For 1 month, see him.
Now you see the kind of food. This food is not for one person. That's why once you have people in soldiers, most of them, you might want to wonder, why are you there? Meanwhile, you are serving this ungrateful country, but you beg for a living. You keep on asking people for help. You keep on asking people for money. I need help. You are serving your country. In the Western world, soldiers, people join soldiers for 5 years to become rich. They join this military. Their salary is 1,500 or 1,800 or 2,000. Immediately they send them to peacekeeping or war front. Automatically, every month, they receive nothing less than 15,000 because they are in war front. Their life matters. Nigerian soldiers, what happened? I want you guys to also watch this particular video on how this man on Arise TV News is complaining that the elite are just there enjoying while people are out there buying. They can't even assure the citizens of Plateau, Benue, Makurdi, wherever the insurgencies is happening, that the military head, they feel no concern. I want you guys to watch it.
If you ask me, Rufai, I was expecting to see a commander-in-chief who will be touching down in Plateau, coming out of a military helicopter. I'm not talking of the presidential helicopter. A military helicopter in camouflage and steel helmet, assuring villagers. Assuring villagers that we shall get this rubbish done with. We shall stop this henceforth. Okay? Go about, touch the ladies, the women, touch the children, visit hospitals, and so on. And after that, turn to your service chiefs and give them 1 or 2 weeks to produce the perpetrators. Tell your national security advisor, your DSS, and the service chiefs to produce the perpetrators in the next 2 weeks or lose their jobs. This is the sort of decisiveness I expect to see from a commander-in-chief, from somebody who calls himself the father of this nation. What is happening? Just what is happening? Wow. Is it so difficult to get us out of this mess? We cannot crush these guys and kick them off our territory?
When we talk about the chief of army staff, the chief of defense staff, you know, those generals, the big organs in the military that are enriching themselves, taking the life of every Nigerians that belongs to these soldiers to gamble. They send you to war front. They promise you a helicopter to come and soften the ground so that you will defeat and win this war. Immediately you go, at the end of the day, they abandoned you. Sometimes you hear mistakenly they send the helicopter drop bombs on our soldiers. They drop bombs on our soldiers will not buy, the remaining one full and me will not defeat them. Now, to shock you, like we make in our previous video, we talked about what are the purposes of this Fulani that these Nigerian soldiers are fighting against. We told you how the Western world weaponized them to cause food scarcity so that Nigerian will accept this GMO. So we might say, oh, we don't have food, there's food scarcity. Now this GMO will just help us, we just plant today before 1 week. Boom, we already get these crops, we eat, and then we start dying like an animal. If you like, change the new chief of defense staff and put new one. The full system is corrupt because they will still call that one and ask, with $1 million, what can you do for us? Who will not be tempted with 1 million? If you say no, they say 5 million. It takes the head of a cowbell to pass through a needle for an African man to reject money. All of this that is happening, somebody is fueling this crisis for one single achievement, to cause chaos in Nigeria or in Africa so that they will bring these genetic modification organism crops. There is no food. Why is Fulani attacking farms? It's the same question I'll be asking. Now, this is not about Fulani or about the Western world of GMO. It's about our soldiers, what they are passing through. In all of this battlefield, I want you guys to watch this particular video of Health Personnel. What is said in this video, that Nigerians soldiers are facing a lot of hunger serving this country because they make you believe if you want to serve this Nigeria, you must have. You either die in war front or die of hunger. I want you guys to watch this video.
Nigeria, all of you all know that they have declared me wanted for speaking the truth, for crying out for the poor living of Sodia. And they think that by declaring me wanted will make me to stop or will silence me. There are a lot of soldiers today who are fighters to the Nigerian army that they have left behind today. They silence them because of their truth. So the reason why I come outside to speak today, this very person on uniform, on hardware you see on my screen, is after my life. He's threatening me on my comment section that he's going to catch me and deal with me. And He's the general investigator of the Nigerian military as a whole. And I have also investigated the guy. I found out that the guy is a Navy personnel. I never speak against Navy. I never speak against Air Force. And even though I speak against Air Force, it's not the other rank, it's the officer. And I'm not speaking against the officer for bad. Facing against the officers of the Air Force and the Navy for them to make sure I know them very well that they are not corrupt like army generals. So I decided not to talk about it because I have worked with them in Katsina in so many locations in the Nigerian army. I see how they are treating their personnel very well. There are a lot of money they used to pay their personnel, which Nigerian army, they are not paying their personnel, they are not paying soldiers. They are eating it, they are using it to enrich themselves. So I did not come and instigate anybody to be beside me. I come alone to speak out to the nation. I am not afraid. Let them kill me. I'm not afraid of anything. If you come to my comment section, begin saying rubbish, that is your business. The soldiers that need my speech today, they are more than those that are against me. The so-called other rank that I'm fighting for a poor salary, for a poor living, they are the one coming to my comment section, DMing me that they are going to make sure they bring me down. No wonder that soldier, that sniper, no wonder that he accused the Nigerian soldier for shooting him from the rims when he was in the war front trying to save a soul. No wonder. So I'm not after those. What I'm still after is a better life for soldier. I go see the talk, and if you like, put gun for my head like this. I dey against Nigerian army generals. Now wait here they talk. Be that. But this guy, they come to my comment section, begin to threaten me. I'm not against Air Force. I can't speak against Air Force. I can't speak against Navy. I can always speak against their commanders. Because if their commander give them go ahead, they are going to do it. If you talk about welfare, Nigerian Navy, they are trying for their personnel. They are not corrupted the way the army general is corrupt. Their corruption is not that much. They take care of their soldiers. I'm not talking about Air Force and Navy. I'm talking about the army generals. So, Nigerians, this guy is after my life. They declare me wanted is not my problem. But this guy should not come to my comment section to come and threaten me. Maybe he's a Navy. Navy is doing you well. An army man, speak out. You are trying to threaten me on my comment section. I will look for you. The way they have declared me wanted, I will also declare you wanted. Don't try me. I'm from Edo State. I will also declare you wanted. You when you there for inside my screen. Be careful with me. Don't come to my comment section and be threatening me. So therefore, I did not call any Air Force as I was saying. I need a better life for soldier. That is my aim. They say I was hiding back of camera. I was lying. Nigeria is not a fool today. They know what is going on. So any offense or any statement that Nigerian army draft against me, the officer, no, I can't say Nigerian army because other rank are also Nigerian army. The officers of the Nigerian army, any accusation they draft against me, they say I don't have evidence. One, I have evidence. Secondly, about that the same I collected pass. That is same I applied for voluntary retire twice. They did not approve. I have my coffee with me. So, saying accusing them, what happened in Jos? Major General A. Abubakar, do you say people don't know what is happening in Jos during your command? So I don't want to talk first. This guy, be careful with me. Don't come to my comment section and threaten me. If you think that the officers are giving you backbone, you want to use that to come and threaten me. If you are a coward, you just stay on your cowardice. Let them use the Old Armed Forces Act to be controlling you. If they give you 25,000 staff grant every month for you to shut up so that the red are in the war front, they should not talk. You are your own. I'm not a barrack soldier. Throughout my service, I have been in the bush. I have been in the bush. So don't come and threaten me on my comment section. I will not beg you again. As they thought, there is no peace in the army. Even me myself, I don't have peace. I will only tell you please now. Don't come to my comment section and threaten me. If you threaten me, sorry. I'll yell for you. Be careful.
You might think maybe all of these people are lying. Have you guys watched this particular video? What can 1,000 naira buy for you in Nigeria? That they said Nigeria soldiers have to be feeding, I think they said 3,000 a day, maybe 1,005 in the morning, 1,005 in the evening. But in some, they take this money and they are only giving them 1,005. Some don't even get this 1,005 at all. But what can 1,005 do for you in Nigeria? A plate of food, the cheapest, maybe in a restaurant, the cheapest, most cheapest is 3,000. That one, if you just got that both afternoon and evening, if at all you receive the salary, you could buy and you just take eat one small plate of rice.
Good afternoon, fellow Nigerians. Please, if you ever think that I just get up to say something that I don't know, then you are deceiving yourself. The federal government estimated cost of feeding for every single soldier fighting Boko Haram terrorists in Sambisa forest is 90,000 naira per month. But the foods given to each soldier on monthly basis is not up to 25,000 naira worth. Then where is the balance? And how do you want terrorism to end when some people have utilized this opportunity as means of cashing out? Most of the time, the soldiers will have to put hand into their pockets and buy food from the peanuts being paid to them as salary. And you want the country to be better. If you think you are in the higher authority and you really care about the welfare of these soldiers, please be fair enough to go and investigate what I'm saying right now. Go and investigate. Don't always rely on what your second in command tell you. Investigate those soldiers and hear from the horse's mouth.
Oh, right. More. That's why you see soldier doing police work on the road. Now you see more soldiers these days attached to somebody as an escort. You see soldiers these days. A fraudster, a Yahoo boy now can pay soldiers to follow them and go and obtain somebody's money or somebody eats my money. In those days, we only hear say, that man a whole soldier. You don't even know when he was a soldier. The only cause is an whole soldier. Maybe we have retired. The only way they describe is how they discipline their children. See that man. If you enter their house, the man will discipline you, discipline anybody. You fucked up, this man will come to your house and discipline you. That's how we know soldiers that time. But these days, you see soldiers are on TikTok begging. You might think, oh, why are you doing this? These people are suffering, and their leaders don't care. The only thing they care is recruit. Recruit more. What would they eat? Àgbàdo, beans, and gari. And they say àgbàdo, gari. They are not even seeing it to eat. You see the kind of food they are giving them. Tomorrow, you will still see people that have passion for this ungrateful country. They still want to serve. They still want to put on that military uniform to defend this country. But at the end of the day, videos like this is surfacing. I would have loved you to hear their story, but unfortunately, where I take it from, there's a music playing. The music will just automatically claim the video like copyright. These are soldiers telling you what they went through, how they feel abandoned, how they have not seen their children or their family for decades now. They joined soldiers to serve this country, but look at how their life ended. You know, it's something that they volunteer, everybody will know. But have you guys also see the vastity, the numbers that they are burying like flies every day? People still join. It's like cultists. You join cult, people are buying every day. Somebody still begging, they want join, I beg now, I belong. They want belong. Some just like the beret, some like the uniform. I mean, the cultists, so they just like the beret, they just want join to obtain to the oppressed, but they never knew the consequences behind it. Even when they see people buying, they still just want to join. In soldiers, no matter how you try to let them know, we are not saying you should rebel against your own leader, of which that will be a treason, and the consequences of it is death. But there is a way of you doing it like the way other people did it. Don't buy this form. Don't buy it until they increase Nigeria soldiers, until they value Nigeria soldiers' life. Or if for example, now next year they set form, maybe 1,000 people just buy it, not even up to 500 like they used to have large numbers. Next year they try to set form, maybe only 200 people buy it. They will come to their senses. Nigerians, not the verse now. The only thing they can do, okay, now let's come to our senses. I think that this time around, Nigeria, if you are in war front, as long as you're a soldier, you're in war front, automatically your salary is 500,000. You see how soldiers want to fight to go to war front. If you are in office, maybe your salary is 150,000. If you're on checkpoints, on roadsides, those kind of danger place, maybe your salary is 200,000. You see people voluntarily, they want to be active. But unfortunately, even if they also say it in the future, they will still not pay you. You will only complain and complain. You know how many years it take people for NYC to cry and cry and cry before they even resolve to that girl to be dismissed, a bit to be arrested or threatened before they even increase them. Somebody sacrificed our own freedom to make sure that NYC money will increase. Just like this herdsman sacrificing his own life to make sure that Nigerians military cry is being heard. If not him, do you think there are a lot of Nigerian soldiers that are sending videos to me? I'm telling you, they send videos to me like, look at what you have passing through, but they can't voice out because they are so much afraid. Anyway, I rest my case here. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. What do you think? What do you think would be the better solution to these soldiers that are suffering? What do you think? What do you suggest? Should they do? Because me, I don't already give my own suggestion that nobody should buy phone. The one when they already join, if they let me, they resign. If they let me, they not resign. They say these days, even if you go write your resignation letter, they no even grant her. All you have to do is to drop your rifle, drop your ID card, drop your uniform and boot, pim, disappear. They will find you. But if you take one single thing, even if they're battle, they will look for you. So just drop everything you get, bagger, go face better life because there is no life there, man. There is no life. I'm only saying this not to incite violence, but I'm saying it so that the leaders, the president, the chief of defense staff, all of them will put heads together to make sure that our soldiers are being treated well and fairly. If the salary of cabas are increased, these people that are putting their life up front, their salary should be increased. I see no reason why the politician will just sit in their office and argue about Senator Natasha. Oh, I did not finger her. Oh, you finger her. Oh, I know. I only try to press her, Bobby. Oh, no, you press it. You suck it. Oh, at the end of the day, they increase their salary for that argument. And that's my case. I love you guys. Peace out.
Wallahi, Tinubu, you get mind, oh. You get mind. See where men they face. See where men they face. You get mind, they pay footballer almost 100 and something million. See where man they sleep. See where person they sleep. Ha, Tinubu, why they do like this? See na person room be this, oh. See. This one alive be this. Eh? I mean, how you want me to just stay to survive with 100k, 103? You don't even get mind to even to say you will increase for army salary. We maybe say private so you made even collect like 200k. Last corporal in the job, if you collect like 250, 300, except you thought say then get one of areas where person go get it in. See. Come on, do Warika.
Give our soldiers 48 hours. They will wipe out all the insurgency and banditry and insecurity we are having in this country. Our soldiers are not lazy. Only that they are using their life to play kite, ludo. They place bet on it just because of the money they are getting. All these senior army officers. Sincerely speaking, if you can give them the needed support, like good rifles, good remuneration, payment of salary.
Gentlemen, I must assure you that the voice of X-Man, last Corporal Festus, have changed a lot of things in the armed forces. But you won't understand. As a matter of fact, I'm privileged to a lot of information in the armed forces, not just one particular organization, not just Army, not just Navy, nor the Air Force. I'm privileged to a lot of information, and I can tell you that a lot of changes have been activated since the X-Man raises his voice on the corruption going on underground in the armed forces. Though not all, but most of the operational allowances being seized by the COs, the commanders, they withhold the money they don't want to be paying the soldiers, and nobody will complain, because if you complain, you are in trouble. But in this recent time, some of those operational allowances have been released. They have started paying it to the soldiers. So this is the power of being fearless. This is the power of being truthful. And this is power of honesty. And as a matter of fact, honesty is a blunt instrument that bloodies more than it cuts.